Okay, so there's a lot of things I'm not gonna talk um, about my life because of my kids, and so I can't post publicly. I don't want things that they just don't need to know. Um, but one of the things is that their dad had some connections with Lockheed Martin. So, I really think now that somehow they knew that I was going to be affected and that they sent him to watch me. So, um, when I was young, you think, well, so I was 19 when I met him. So, and the guy comes and after like 3, 4 days, he's telling you he loves you and he wants to, move in with you and stuff. Now it's like, okay, well, duh, but, yeah, so there's stuff I can't talk about, but, so like the pain, when they're feeding off you, they're loosh feeding. So there's a demon or archon or whatever you want to call it is, when that hurts like that, it's feeding off you. So, if I think probably your like extra perception, your ESP or whatever, some people don't want to say that's going on. Some people that's going on for them. So if you can use that by when that happens to you, you want to try to visualize this reptile that's feeding off you, and you'll see it. You'll see it, right? And that'll help you to try to get a fix on it. And from there, you need to watch, keep the thoughts clean, missionary style, for several months, and just keep an eye out for that thing, a mental eye out for it, you know. So I've had some experience with this too, and I don't know, man. They did something to me, and maybe they did something to you too, and I kind of think that they they did something, but it didn't take or it didn't work right, But I also tend to think, and then look at my birth, like I can't even put that up public because I'm really like questioning now my parentage because when I was 16, my uncle picked me up from work and he took me to a bar and he got me drunk and he told me that he was my dad, right? And then so when I was 16, and so then I went and asked my parents and they said that he was completely lying, and that would be the only lie that I've ever known my uncle to tell. And my dad, man, I don't know. I just don't. Something's off. Something's off there. Seems like a pretty nice guy and all. He's nice to me, good to me, but I don't. Like I said, it's like his function is to just. Well, now, like I start my business and he's really fixated on getting me politicians' accounts and city government and state and local politicians, and he's been lobbying these people on my behalf without, after I told him I don't want to have, pretty much anything to do with any government accounts or clients. I don't want their money. It's blood money. But the fact that he's pushing so hard and trying to do this to me, you know, it's like, just, it's hard to understand. You know, these people aren't the same. And so anyway, you can share this video with people if you want to. You know, my ex-husband, he was involved in some stuff, but I think it was only during his teenage years, and his grandfather, it was a Nazi. So, and I know that when I spoke to this man on the phone, the Nazi, you know, I only dated his grandson for a few weeks, maybe like a month. He called, and he called me Mrs. Gideon. I was just dating the guy. Gideon's my married name. Call me Mrs. Gideon. Welcome to the family. And so I asked her, is like he like senile? No. Why do you welcome me? Well, he likes you. He saw, like, there was a home video that they shot, and he saw it, and he liked me, and he called me. You know, it's like, what? That story doesn't even make sense. Right? So, anyway, I'm going to talk about this Green Man thing tomorrow. That was weird. That really shocked me. Like, I had to pause and sit there for a few minutes. Like, my heart started to pound, and it's just weird how the synchronicities are just coming really fast, and we're all working together, and we're going to figure it out. Anyway, pet. You can share this with people if you want. I don't want to put it up public because of my kids. So I don't want my kids to see this, but anyway, you know, I just thought I'd share because I do want to, you know, I do want to let people know that there's something going on around them, probably. Talk to you later.